Today I'm on the mission to catch a new personal best carp, and to do so I've come to this commercial fishery, Carp Farm Fishery I'm pretty sure it's called. There's about 8 different pools here and I'm fishing the willow pool, and there's meant to be carp up to 18 pounds in it. And I'm pretty sure my personal best is about 14 pounds, so that's pretty big, but I can catch bigger. Well, this pond ain't making it easy for me to catch, because you're only allowed one rod out at a time. Luckily I can still fish my feeder with the wafters on, so that's good. But I've got this one rod set up here, I've already casted it out just about to the middle. Now the pond's only really shallow, so the carp, they'll more likely be in the middle. Don't know if you can see here on the bank, but it's really shallow, and then it stays shallow for quite a while. So of course I've just cast it into the bit where it's still a bit shallow, but it's venturing off into the deep part. Now of course carp aren't the only species in this pond. There's about 8 other species. There's every little fish you could imagine, including gudgeon and roach and all stuff like that. But there's also chub and tension here, which I'd love to catch on them. This is the entire pond we're playing with today. It's called the Willow Pool, as I've already stated, and it's about an acre big. It's quite big. Only downside about today is it's extremely windy. I came here and it was really sunny. It's a sunny day, don't get me wrong, but the wind's just like a slow breeze and it's horrible. Something else bad I've just been informed about. Bailiff's just come round and he's informed us that every single pool here, all of the 8 pools, no one's really catching carp. There's one person who's caught a carp today on every single pool, so it's going to be tough fishing, this is. So what I'm going to do every 5 minutes, I'm just going to have a recast, see if I can land my bait on top of a carp, and that's probably one of the only ways I'll be able to catch today. And seeing as the rod behind me's been out for about 25 minutes now, it's time for a recast. Whip this rod in then, see if I've got a fish on, and I doubt I do. Apparently the silverfish, the roach and the rudd and all the little tiny fish are the only ones that are being caught recently, because the carp are just not feeding. Here's the little bait station. I'm going to whack all this ground bait in there. Got my red krill wafter on, as per usual. The carp are not going to know what's hit them when I put this bait in. My krill wafters, the carp love them, I'm telling you. Here goes nothing then. I'm going to go for a little bit of an overarm cast and try it. That was a little bit of a fail. It didn't go very far, but not too bad, I guess. That's that then. We'll leave the bait in that one spot over there for about 5 minutes and recast. Arnie is doing the exact same, so we've technically got 2 rods in the water between us, so we're going to at least get 1 carp, I'm saying. "20 minutes and 5 recasts later, I still haven't caught some. And the place I'm casting currently, I'm quite close into the bank. I'm like really close into the bank actually. It was one of them, you know, I have these terrible casts once in a while, and it was one of them, and I was just thought, oh, let's wing it. Forgot to mention as well that this pool, it shuts at about 4:30, so that means we've got about 3 hours fishing. Something that's really not helping the fishing as well is if you look at the pond here, it's full of ducks and geese and moorhens and every bird that lives on water you could possibly imagine. And all day long they've just been making an absolute racket, yapping at every few seconds. The geese keep swimming and fighting around the water. They're just scaring everything. So throughout the 4 hours I've been here so far, all I've been doing is casting into the middle of the pond. What I'm going to try and do now, there's bunches of reeds everywhere here. I'll show you, there's some right here, right by me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast into just in front of a little bush of reeds, because that's where I think a lot of carp might be. Here we go then. I think what I'll do is I'm going to let a little bit more line loose, and I'm just going to dangle it there, sort of drop it in front of the reeds. Now I'm walked all the way back to my peg, and I'll just pop this on the rod rest and wait for a bite to come. Right, so everyone at this pond who was here today has pretty much left now, so what we're going to do, we're going to move to a different peg just over the other side of the pond. Because it's a lot better over there, to be honest. The sun is beaming on the water, so a carp might be there in the sun. So this new peg we're at is absolutely beautiful. It's no longer windy, it's blazing hot sun on me now, 16 degrees sun, so I'm very glad we moved. And then if you look here, it's a completely different point of view from where we was over there. You can even see the sun, it's beautiful over it. Here goes nothing, then first casting the new peg. It's absolutely lovely, this peg is as well. Very sunny, and the reeds are looking very good. The reason I moved up this corner is because all of these reeds here, I reckon the carp are going to be in the reeds today, and it's even proven. I've just watched someone catch out with the reeds. It's the first carp that's come out here today apparently, so that's cool. It's official, the carp have started feeding, so it's just the matter of catching one now, and I'm pretty sure there'll be loads around these reeds here, so I've casted into the reeds. Also, just around about there, if you look carefully, you can just about see that the pond drainage is there, sort of the intake and outtake of the pond where the water pumps in. that's there, so it's oxygenating the water, meaning there'll be plenty of fish around it. Been casted in that one spot there for about 15 minutes now, and I'm not liking where it is, because it sort of landed on a leaf when I casted it. It was a little bit of a dodgy cast. But what I'm going to do now is just reel this in, get it all the way in, rebait it, and then I'm going to cast it back out, not into them reeds, but more closer to the aerating place. There goes nothing then. I'm just going to aim where I want to cast before I do cast. I'll let a bit of slack out on the line actually, so it goes further. And all I'm going to do now is just give it a cast, so wish me luck and hopefully it's a good one. That was all right, you know. Yeah man, I caught a fish, a little perch, look at that. I'm joking, he's not actually an alive fish. If you look from this side, he's missing an eye and he's half deceased. Not too sure what to do with this dead fish, as it's a dead fish. I'm probably going to take it out of the water. I'll just pop it on the side here, so it's not in the water, contaging any of the other fish. Final recast this one is, guys. I'm just going to yank it as far as I can in the middle. I'm fed up of fishing these margins. I've been fishing them for the past hour and a half and I've had nothing, so in the middle it is for me. Sadly, that will have been my final recast, because this pond, as I mentioned earlier, it shuts at 4:30, which is quite early if you ask me, considering the sun sets at 6 PM now, but if I could stay longer I would. And in all honesty, the fishing has been really tough today for all of the ponds. I've just had a little walk around the ponds, asked a few people, and not many people have caught at all. But really, it's just the time of year. We're still in the winter months, I guess you could class it as. It's early March, and although the weather out here is absolutely gorgeous the last few weeks, the water for the fish is still stone cold. It takes a lot of heat from that ball of fire up there to warm up the waters down here. Everything at the pond's starting to calm down a little bit now though, because all of the geese and all of the ducks have stopped quacking and disturbing all the water, so theoretically that should stop a lot of disturbance for the carp. But then again, we've only got half an hour longer to catch one, so roll on the next half an hour and fingers crossed I'll get one. Well, sadly it's been half an hour now, so that means we've got to pack up. I'm just going to strike on this because I don't know if there is a fish on, but the line was just twitching, to be fair, for the first time today. So oh, it felt like something was on then. God, it's just the weight from the wafter, or whatever you call it, the method feeder. But nah, no carp on today. Absolute blank again. Oh well, it was a nice session. Well, that's my rod packed away, my one rod, because you're not allowed two here, which is absolutely terrible, I think. I think you should be at least allowed 2 rods per pond, but rules are rules, I guess. But yeah, my rod's all packed away, my gear's all packed away in the boxes and stuff. So that's me done for the day. Even though I didn't catch, it was actually a really enjoyable session. It's nice just getting out, exploring all these new ponds that you've never been to before. It's best to test them than not come at all. And obviously, it's still not really the right time of year for fishing for carp and everything, because the weather's still not picked up drastically. I mean, it's picked up quite a lot these few weeks, but yeah, it's still got a lot of heating up to do. But I mean, within the next few weeks, when April comes around, and towards the end of March as well, when spring approaches, that's when the fishing will get better, like a lot better. But that's about all I've got for you today. If you would, please check out wolfjonesbrand.com and check out and buy some of my merchandise if you like it. It's 100% cotton t-shirts, embroidered logo. They're pretty good if you ask me. So make sure to check out them. And also, the link in the description to become a member of my channel is there if you want to become a member. You'll get exclusive videos each month. You can choose a video for me to post on my main channel, like my main public post, I guess. Then yeah, you get members only shorts, you get a lot of perks. But with all that said, please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Check some of my videos out on screen here and here, subscribe, I don't know, wherever they are. But yeah, peace for now, I'm out.